A lot of people have said that Pacific Rim is like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for adults, and I'm still waiting for a complaint about that because that sounds awesome. Pacific Rim. Okay, so Pacific Rim follows Charlie Hammond or something like that. I've never seen him in anything before, so he's just like a not known actor playing the main character of this movie, and his brother dies and he quits, and then Idris Elba comes to him and he's like, okay, we need you back in the program because the end of the world is coming and we need you to get in these giant robots and fight off the monsters again. And he comes back and, you know, robots fight the monsters and we have our alien movie. Now, Pacific Rim, I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it as much as I thought I was, because at first I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this is going to be awesome, robots and monsters, and then I saw it was like a longish movie, it was like 2 hours and 10 or 15 minutes or something like that, and so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this as much as I thought I was going to in the beginning, but then I saw it and I was like, okay, I really did like it a lot. Because the movie wasn't only just the robots fighting the monsters, there was more to it than that. There were also layers in this movie, and I really liked seeing that. The acting in this movie was really good, especially from the main character, because I wasn't expecting him to be great, but he was great. I mean, you're not going to get like an action figure of him, you're just going to see him be like, okay, he was from Pacific Rim and he was awesome in it. And then there's the Asian girl, Riko Kikuchi, I think is her name, and she was really good. I mean, she didn't really do much. I thought her little child actor of her was better, but she was still good. Then we had Mr. Scene Stealer Idris Elba, and he is awesome in everything he's in. In this movie, he stole just about every scene that he was in, and he was obviously the best character of the movie. The only character that can kind of almost reach up to his potential is Hellboy. Yeah, Ron Perlman was in this movie for like 4 or 5 scenes, and all the scenes he was in, he kicked ass in, and he was really awesome, and I was not expecting him to be that awesome, but he was really cool. Ron Perlman and Idris Elba were the top actors of this movie. And there were other actors in it, like Charlie Day was in it, and that dude from The Dark Knight Rises that fell into the ice and died was in it. And them two, they were like fast-talking scientists, and when they were talking, your head was like, whoa, 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 okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Repeat what you just said? But no, they were fast-talking scientists, they were really smart, they were really witty, and they were basically the comic relief of this movie. And Charlie Day was supposed to get on your nerves, but I really liked his character in this because he basically plays the same character he played in Always Sunny in Philadelphia or in Horrible Bosses. He is the same guy, and I like Charlie Day because him and Ron Perlman were basically the comic relief of this movie, and I liked them in it. Now that we got past the characters, let's talk about the main thing, the fights, and holy crap, the fights in this movie were so cool. I saw the trailers and I'm like, yeah, the fighting's gonna be cool, but I was expecting it to be like Transformers or Battleship, but comparing this to Transformers is like comparing Jurassic Park to Barney. Which has more realistic dinosaurs? Yeah, this one had like its awesome fights. It wasn't all like in your face type of action, you know. It was more like the camera was back enough to where you could tell what was going on. The robots were just like beating them, and when they punch them, all this stuff like flies out of their mouth. You see it, it's so graphic and intense and awesome. The fights were just so awesome. The last like hour of this movie, I was just like, by the time it was over, I was out of breath. And you know, I complained about this with Man of Steel, about how much, like, there was too much action, but there wasn't too much action in this movie. There's too much action in that because all they did was fly through buildings and everything. This one, they had a fight scene like in Hong Kong in the city. They had a lot of fight scenes like in the Pacific Ocean, and the scenes where they're like in the water just look so real and so awesome, and these things are big and menacing. It is so awesome. I say Idris Elba in this was the same type of, like, he's the same awesomeness of acting as Benedict Cumberbatch was in Star Trek Into Darkness. Why am I comparing to this movie to Star Trek Into Darkness? Because they both have the same rating, because Pacific Rim is awesome-tacular. Oh my god, I almost lost all hope. Okay, so Pacific Rim, did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.